Hey guys, so I thought since I have to reload from qualifying, no, I haven't been back to work yet, I go back a few hours, I'd go over my EDC, what I gotta carry around. So, real quick, someone had asked me what we shoot, and let's see if I can. .230 grain Hydroshocks is what we shoot, what we carry, what we qualify on. And the cannon that you all want to see, this I loaded for duty, but it's empty. As you can see, it's empty. That's what we carry. So I know Crazy Scotsman's gonna love that, but that is my duty weapon. People ask me all the time, that's a cannon. You're damn right it's a cannon. This thing is probably what made my shoulder go bad. It's heavy. I don't like carrying it. But I can tell you this. When people ask me why a 45, my reply is always because they don't make a 46. So that's my brother there. Got just a regular flashlight. Let me make sure you're in the camera here. We have extra Taser cartridge, extra mag, the old famous Taser. I'm sure you guys have seen lots of videos on those. They're fun. Let me tell you something, I'm a Taser instructor. When I went to instructor school, it wasn't mandatory that you have to take a hit with the Taser. I get asked that all the time. But it's a 5-second ride. They asked who wanted to take the ride. Well, I think there was like 35 or 38 people in my class. I don't remember. It's been about maybe 10 years now. But everyone got up except like 2 people, one of them being me, and I thought, you know what, no, I'm not going to be a sissy. I should know what it feels like, so if I have to hit somebody with it, I know what they're going through. I hated it. It was the worst feeling. They have a guy on each arm. I think there's a video of it somewhere. I'll have to look. There's a guy in each arm, underneath your arms, holding you up. And what they do is you can either take the hit, you know, standard hit with the probes that come out, or you can, they won't let you do a drive stun. So that's your 5-second ride. They won't let you do a drive stun because it will burn you and it hurts even more. Or you can take, well, I have a special thing which I purchased after the instructor class for teaching my guys, and it's just alligator clips, and you put one on each shoulder, and the other end of it looks just like the cartridge, except it's wired to the alligator clips, and that's what I chose to do. I just didn't feel the need to be penetrated with the prongs. Penetrated with the prongs. Anyway, it may have been a bad idea though, because when I did it, it was on my shirt, so it was arcing between my t-shirt and my skin, so it did leave little burns and it hurt like heck. So they hit you, and they slowly, both guys lower you down to the ground, and usually by the time you get on the ground, you only got about a second left of the ride. So they had promised us that everybody who takes a ride will get a T-shirt from Taser called Ride the Lightning. They'll send it to you free to your address when you registered for the class. So we all thought that was really cool. And some people actually did it because they wanted the T-shirt, believe it or not. And yeah, so that was what, 10 years ago? I check my mailbox every day yet, guys. So I don't know. I don't think I'm getting it, but I'm holding out hope. I think that'd be a cool T-shirt. But anyway, that's it. Other than 2 pairs of handcuffs. I like the Asp brand. I said Asp, A-S-P, not Ass. And the reason I like these so much is because when you double lock, you can get it from either side. So everybody we put in handcuffs, we double lock so they can't tighten them. Because they'll tighten them and they'll say that their wrist is squashed and it hurts like a bitch. I had in the academy, the guy in our handcuff training who handcuffed me had my wrist in sideways, if you will, and it was bone to bone and it was too tight and it hurt like a bitch. Like, it hurt even worse with them trying to get it off. But we double lock them so whoever you got them in, you know, can't tighten them up and say, oh, they're too tight, and get you to loosen them up, and then they try to make a move. So that's why I carry those. But other than that, that's pretty much it. That's all I carry, with the exception of I carry a tourniquet. We carry those military ones. A state trooper in my area, it happened either beginning of this year or early last year, about 10 minutes from my house, was shot in a traffic stop, and he saved his own life with a tourniquet. He was shot in the leg, and it hit the main artery, the femoral artery, and he was able to have enough wits about him to get his tourniquet on, tightened it up, and saved his life. He spent days in a coma in the hospital, but had he not had that tourniquet, he would have never made it to the hospital. So it all ended good news. He turned out okay. He doesn't have any lasting injuries. In fact, I think he's back to work, or just about back to work now. The perp was caught because he was shot in the exchange and drove himself to the hospital. So, and it was just I don't want to say a routine traffic stop because they're not routine, but he pulled him over for an expired registration tag and actually gave him a citation and was walking away. And, you know, from what I understand, it was the end of the traffic stop, and another officer pulled up, and he went up to talk to the guy, and he smelled alcohol, and thought, you know, we should put him through the test. And when I went to put him through the test, that's when the guy flipped out. And there's a whole video on it. The shootout lasts probably like 5 minutes. It's actually pretty unreal to watch, but it all ended up good. Perp's in jail. Probably ain't gonna get out for at least 25. I don't even know what his sentence was, but probably at least 25 till he gets out. Real dirtbag, gangbanger, drug dealer. We found out all kinds of stuff about him, so typical. But alright guys, real quick video, just wanted to show you that. Crazy Scotsman, I know you love this, so I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Alright, thanks guys for watching, take care, God bless.